So, guys, I wanted to real briefly just talk about this specific image here over on social media, because it's just one of those recurring things that keeps popping up. I want to say month to month, right? Where we continuously see, if you've been really seeing it on social media, the consistent mention that we are, however days, how many ever days that have gone by since the, since the last chapter uh, of the manga of Hunter x Hunter. Um, and now, this announcement from this specific page, this social media page called Anime Senpai, is the one that I normally use when it's pertaining to anime. And you all know that anime is here on as a mainstay for the channel. But and specifically, Hunter x Hunter was definitely like one of the first anime that I was reacting to on the channel. But it's just one of those things, guys, that because it's one of my favorite all-time anime, which I'm also including the original from the 1999 version, which I still have to actually finish reacting to here on the channel. That this it's literally coming up on 8 days away. We are 8 days away from Hunter x Hunter surpassing 1,000 days without a new chapter. And as great as as sad as a lot of us are, and that's another thing too. I wanted to mention this a minute ago, is that I still have to finish reading what is in the manga itself, because remember, when I was reacting to it, once I got done with it, I started to do reading videos for the manga, um, which of course that when I started to bring talk about the manga chapters, specific things within the manga. Um, some of you didn't know this, that my channel got hit with two copyright strikes because I showed an image from the manga, a couple of images I believe from the manga, which I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to at that time to do that, because I was still fairly new when it's pertaining to being a content creator at that time. So, when it's pertaining to the manga, what I've read so far in the manga has been, it's been really good from what I've read. But for those of you who are Hunter x Hunter veterans, who have been with this thing for, you know, over a decade, of course, right? Since I only just started watching and reacting to Hunter x Hunter a couple of years ago, that this number, this 1,000 days, um, is still, again, as great as sad as it is. It's still such a huge number, right? Um, which I understand. The from what I've heard over the years, over over the year and a half or whatever, that the author Yoshihiro uh, Togeshi has his his health hasn't been all that great, which has hindered him from uh, continuing to do the manga. And I believe that there are other big name manga authors out there whose health has been uh, such a hindrance for them that has stopped them from doing the specific mangas that you all love and enjoy and look forward to reading, whenever those new chapters would come out, those new pages and stuff like that. So, this 1,000 days, guys, is it's a very sad thing. Yes, I definitely empathize and sympathize with you all, but this 1,000 days, this length of time, it definitely feels like an eternity for a lot of you, and I feel your pain, right? It's just one of those things, guys, that truly just definitely continues to make you, I believe that a lot of you, many of you, feel like that you wish that you could take, you can go to the author, use some healing power. If you play role-playing video games, that you could use an elixir or a antidote, whatever the case, to heal up, the author, the creator of this, of Hunter x Hunter, to be able to help him feel better so that he can continue the manga that you all have fallen in love with for the past 20 some odd years. I understand, guys. I totally understand it. But 1,000 years, excuse me, 1,000 days are close at hand, 8 days away. This number is just huge to me, in my opinion. And again, it is sad, but it's more so sad that the author is going through this stuff, and I know that we are hoping that, first and foremost, that his health is 100%, and that he can be able to just live his life, healthy first, before possibly, maybe, getting back to writing pages of the manga. So, it's just one of those things, guys, that it sucks. But this number, to me, 1,000 days, literally 1,000 days, um, is definitely a huge number. And like I said, it's 8 days away. That's just, that is just huge to me. But what do you all think of this video, guys? What do y'all think of the 1,000 days that are getting ready to come, 8 days away? Leave some comments in the comments below, guys. Ultimately, like I said, we want Togashi to feel better, to be healthy 100%, and just live his life. And if he has the drive, if he has the motivation, the inspiration to come back to the manga, continue to writing it and pushing it out for you all to, and including myself, to continue reading, hopefully that day may come soon or later. But let me know your thoughts on this 1,000 days, guys, and below in the comment section. Let's talk about some things. But other than that, guys, I will talk to you all next time with more videos. Peace, guys.